Hi there, welcome back to Going to Ground. Very good to be with you this Sunday evening. It's 5 o'clock, or well gone 5 o'clock actually, and still light outside. Things are really changing, friends, aren't they? And a beautiful, warm day this afternoon. All kinds of flowers and coming up through the grass and buds appearing on the bushes. It's a time of promise and a good time to read to you a little bit of George Herbert, which I wanted to do this evening. George Herbert was remembered by the church yesterday in their calendar of commemorations, but you had a song for me yesterday as normal, rather than a bit of George, and so I'll read to you this evening from this nice old Penguin Metaphysical Poets collection, which I've had for years, and was where I first read him. And George Herbert died just a month shy of his 40th birthday in 1633, so a young man. Even though in some of his poems, like the one I'm going to read to you now, you get the sense that he's much older than he is, but of course people were older, younger, so to speak, in previous centuries. And an amazing writer. Recommend his poems to you. We still sing them in church in a number of hymns. Teach Me My God and King, and various others that we would normally sing, and again under normal conditions. Every Monday morning I would be saying morning prayer in his church in Bemerton. So he was the parish priest of Bemerton in Salisbury, and at the little church there in the old village we meet for morning prayer on a Monday morning before team meeting. But we haven't done that for getting on for a year. And so I always think about George Herbert at the start of the week. And in the wall in the church there, as you go in at the entrance, there's a lovely stone which has the lines from his perhaps best known poem on love engraved upon it. Love bade me welcome, which is a great theme for the benefice and the parish there now. So I wanted to read to you a lovely poem called The Flower, which feels right for an early spring, late winter, early spring day, just at the cusp of the seasons. And it could be a song. It's a poem that reminds me of my parents, actually. I remember sending this poem, or an excerpt from it, to my late mother after my father died, and because of there's one line particularly which has a great sense of hope for the future, about the possibility of hope after grief. Anyway, you'll read your own meanings into it. I'm going to read to you The Flower. How fresh, O Lord, how sweet and clean are thy returns, even as the flowers in spring, to which beside their own demesne the late past frosts tributes of pleasures bring. Grief melts away like snow in May, as if there were no such cold thing. Who would have thought my shrivelled heart could have recovered greenness? It was gone quite underground, as flowers depart to see their mother root when they have blown, where they together all the hard weather, dead to the world, keep house unknown. These are thy wonders, Lord of power, killing and quickening, bringing down to hell and up to heaven in an hour, making a chiming of a passing bell. We say amiss this or that is, thy word is all, if we could spell. Oh, that I once past changing were, fast in thy paradise, where no flower can wither. Many a spring I shoot up fair, offering at heaven, growing and groaning thither, nor doth my flower want a spring shower, my sins and I joining together. But while I grow in a straight line, still upwards bent, as if heaven were mine own, thy anger comes and I decline. What frost to that? What pole is not the zone where all things burn when thou dost turn, and the least frown of thine is shown? And now in age I bud again. After so many deaths I live and write. I once more smell the dew and rain and relish versing. O my only light, it cannot be that I am he on whom thy tempests fell all night. These are thy wonders, Lord of love, to make us see we are but flowers that glide, which when we once can find and prove, thou hast a garden for us, where to bide. Who would be more, swelling through store, forfeit their paradise by their pride? Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. God bless you as you go to ground.